Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome to another Just Doing My Makeup. Today I'm playing with a bunch of new stuff. I've got Suva Beauty Block Party Palette. I've got Benefit, the new foundation, Hello Happy. I've got some things from the Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy collection. I've got some new Benefit brow products. I've got stuff. I don't know what the fuck this is, but it's itchy. So I'm wondering if I'm like having a little bit of a reaction to something. It's kind of been the story of my life recently with beauty products, but I'll get into that a bit later. Let's get started. So this was sent to us from Suva Beauty along with their new water activated cake liners. I really want to just do like a one color look. I want to take dancing shoes and just do a really dark blue smoky eye, but that's not really fun to watch. So I think what I'm going to do is use these three. I don't know how it's going to look, but we'll give it a go. I'm going to take Boombox, which is this dark teal here, on a Morphe M518. I don't know how pigmented these are going to be. I'm kind of scared. But we'll pop this here, shall we? Yeah, they are quite pigmented. Ooh, and they're smooth. Wow, no skipping on the inner corner. I get a lot of skipping in here because it's where like the skin's just, it's not as tight as it used to be. And often I'll go over that area with a mat and it's just like it skips and grabs in weird spots. But this has smoothed over that area beautifully. And no fallout, I don't think. Not bad. Alright, let's go in with dancing shoes. I'm excited to use this. Real Techniques 302 Bold Metals brush. Little bit of fallout, but that's okay. Look ridiculous. I don't know if it's the eyeshadow, but I think it's actually the brush. It's just not, it's not going on quite as impressively as the teal shade did. So I think I'm gonna go back to the Morphe brush. And it's not that, you know, it was going on bad. It was, it just wasn't, the product wasn't dispersing and blending quite as nicely as the first shade. Okay, I'm gonna, this Bold Metals, I'm pretty sure that was the issue because now everything just looks like, fuck man, look at that color intensity. That is crazy. Can we just take a moment to address how intensely pigmented these shades are, how beautifully they blend, how the shades haven't muddied. I've managed to keep that like teal shade separate from the dark blue. Often when you're going in there and blending like similar colors over each other, they just sort of like blend into nothing. But these have like the transition between the dark blue and the teal is, oh my god, these are fantastic. I want to take Barbecue, which is this, where are we? This purple shade here. And I'm going to pop that in the center. I think, look, let's try it dry just to see how it works. But I think I'm going to have to put it on wet because I pretty much covered my whole eyelid with that blue color. So I don't expect much to stick. It picks up nicely. Just using is this like a dual-ended brush that came with something? Seems to be sticking really well. It's even going over the matte shade that I've got sort of on the outer corner and the inner corner. I am going to wet my brush just to see if it, you know, will adhere even more, which it should. This is outstanding. This is just wow. This is not what I was expecting. Usually when you get like dark mattes like these, they just don't apply with great intensity. Often they can be difficult to get really smooth. They might have like patchiness. They might be difficult to blend. They might stick. They muddy with other shades. These just, oh, fuck man, these are beautiful. Okay, granted, I've only used 3 colors, but 3 colors out of a 10-pound palette, all like performing just perfectly. I'm shocked. I'm shooketh. Fuck man, this is, there are no words. I'm so excited for this palette. I'm shocked and surprised, and it's great. Before I go in with foundation, I want to prime my face. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Primer Water Spray. This was in the Flights of Fancy collection, and I received this product through Glam Radar. They were very kind to give us some products, and this is one that I went home with. Glam Radar, if you're not aware, they are an Australian stockist of Wet n Wild, and they get all the good shit. It's not like dregs or crappy products, it's like current collections. So if you want Flights of Fancy, hopefully it's still available. They might have sold out. I don't know, guys. I'm very sorry. But yeah, they get the good shit over at Glam Radar, so check them out. All right, let's try this. I haven't tried it yet. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Wet n Wild. This is a really, really soft mist. I feel like whenever I use like setting sprays or priming sprays, my first instinct is to be like, give it wide berth, because if you spray it and it's not a really fine mist, you just end up with like splotches of product. But this one is like super fine. You can hold it really close. That's nice. All right, Hello Happy foundation. So this is Benefit's newest foundation. I've got the shades 4 and 3. I was color matched to 4, so we'll start there. Give it a good shake. Alright, so it's soft blur, looks like skin and feels like nothing at all. 99% said it feels weightless, 98% said it feels breathable, 95% said it gives natural looking coverage. Oh dear, natural looking coverage with an eye look like this? We might be in trouble. And it's, oh, good. Good, it's exploding. That's often an issue with these sort of dispensing tops. They're good because, you know, you can dispense a little bit of product, but when you shake them up, they tend to sort of explode. So maybe give it a shake and then like tap it on a table to get an air bubble up to the top. That'll prevent it from exploding. All right, this is number 4. Oh dear. I don't know, maybe it'll be okay. Let's look at number 3 just to see the difference. What I'll do, I'll put it over here because it's easier for me to see in the viewfinder. Get number 3 out. And number 3. I don't know. I'm gonna go with number 3. We'll go with number 3. Let's do that. It has a very are you gonna come out now? Very like liquidy consistency. You can see there. Beauty blender. Okay, so I think definitely feels really light on the skin, which is nice. And it looks, I mean, it looks nice. I think I don't think it's suitable for filming, because when I look at myself in the viewfinder, I'm like, I don't love it. I don't love it. And I do think I look like, I mean, these eyes, it needs a full coverage look. And this isn't a full coverage foundation. Now, that's not a bad thing, because I have been really enjoying, well, this beauty blender's on the way out. I've been really enjoying lower coverage foundations recently, so I think this definitely has a place in my life. I just don't think it has a place in my filming life, because I don't really like the way it looks on camera. It certainly does feel really light on the skin. It feels comfortable. It's not sticking to any spots weirdly. It's sitting nice over the skin. I'm gonna see if I can build this area of my face. I do think it builds, but then it starts to look kind of a bit heavier on the skin. So I definitely think if you like I wouldn't call this a sheer coverage, because when it went over my skin in person, it looked quite nice. It gave a nice sort of natural looking finish. It didn't cover all of my imperfections, but it covered enough just to sort of make my skin look nice. This has a, as you can see, kind of, it looks a bit dewy, but it almost feels dry to the touch, and it doesn't feel like anything on the skin. It does have denatured alcohol in there, so that's a thing, but silicons. So might be problematic for me, might break me out. And typically I find silicone heavy base products don't hold up well with like oil production. So the test for me would be seeing how this performs throughout a long day. If it holds up well and it doesn't break me out, I would absolutely keep this in my stash, in my rotation. I would use it for normal day-to-day things like going to the supermarket or going out with friends or something like that. Just normal everyday stuff. I wouldn't use it on camera, again, because I don't quite like the way that it comes across on film. But look, I don't hate it at this point. I'm sort of like, we'll see how it goes, we'll see how it performs, and I'll revisit this product at some stage. Okay, I'm going to conceal the shit out of my face. I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I have had this for a long time, and I just kind of feel like I need to start getting some use out of it. This stuff is super, super thick. To set my face, I'm going to use an oldie but a goodie. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder in 001 transparent. So I don't know, I haven't used this in ages. For under my eyes, I'm using the angle highlighter brush from Real Techniques. And everywhere else, this is a crown brush, I believe, an unnamed crown brush. I'm gonna finish my like colored base products. I'm gonna bronze. This is Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, Hakuhodo S110 brush. This is, guys, I've been thinking since I did my Hakuhodo buying guide, I've had the urge to buy more Hakuhodo brushes, and there's lots of things like I've been trying to resist. Jesus fuck, Hayley, what did you do? Was there highlighter on that brush? Whoops. Oh dear. So I put on too much, and I think there was highlight on the brush. Let's just hide that. Let's just turn this way. Oh, whoops. Oh well, look, it's too late. It's too late. The damage is done. Fuck man, that was too much, Hayley. Too much. I haven't washed my makeup brushes in over a month, and that's fine because I have heaps and heaps of makeup brushes, so I can just put the dirty ones aside. I'm having a bad day with my bronzer. Having a really bad day with my bronzer. Shit. Let's try and fix this. Okay, so I haven't washed my makeup brushes in like well over a month. It might even be like going on to 2 months, and it's fine because I have heaps of makeup brushes. But I'm getting to the point where I'm like, you know, selecting new clean makeup brushes, and it's getting to the dregs of my collection, and I'm like, why do I even have these brushes? So I'm kind of thinking I want to buy more makeup brushes. And I'm kind of thinking that I should do a declutter of makeup brushes. And doing that Hakuhodo video would just kind of like oh, fuck, Hayley. What did you do? Yeah, doing that Hakuhodo video just kind of set me off on a path of expensive destruction. This bronzer looks really dirty, and why are you not sitting right? Is that the powder? Is that the foundation? Is that because I had fucking highlighter on my brush? I don't know, but it doesn't look good. Let's do blush. This is the Wet n Wild Hummingbird Hype Baked Blush. This was in Flights of Fancy. Do you need me to say anything? Anything? I'm going to use a little fluffy brush. This is from Sleek. You can tell I'm getting down to the dregs of my brush stash. So this is kind of like a blush and highlight in one. It is a peachy orange blush with a gold, sort of, not gold shift, but like a gold reflect. It is beautiful. If Glam Radar still has these in stock, go and buy one. If you are in the States and you can find one of these, go and buy one. They are fucking stunning. I love it. It's beautiful. It's so easy to wear. It does the whole blush and highlight thing in one. I love it. It's gorgeous. Back into the Block Party palette, I'm going to take Boombox, which is the teal, on a Hakuhodo J6090. This is a very interesting angled fluffy blending brush. Back with the Rimmel 9.1 and Dancing Shoes, which is the dark matte blue. With the Block Party palette, Suva did also release 3 cake liners. So there's Freezy, which is the matte hydro liner, and then we have Grape Soda and Tracksuit. These are the UV liners, and you can use them, you can also use them, like, you can use them anywhere. You can use them on the body, on the face, whatever. Now, I'm not going to use these today because I had an allergic reaction to this one. And it was a proper allergic reaction, not just like it made my like skin feel uncomfortable. I actually like had blisters. So I'm definitely allergic to something in this. I have contacted Suva to let them know as well. I mean, you know, they sent this stuff, and it's not their fault. It's not the product's fault. It's not my fault. It's just like an unfortunate series of events, basically. I do know that my eyes are definitely sensitive to some ingredients, but there's definitely something in here that I'm proper allergic to. Yeah, it's hard. I don't know what ingredient it is, which means it's very difficult for me to work out whether these will also give me a reaction, but I'm going to say this straight up right now. These are great products. This particular one has beautiful pigmentation. It's, you know, it's a cake liner. If you've never used one before, essentially what you do is take a tiny bit of water and you activate the product and then you apply it with your brush. So I do really want to try these, but I'm going to wait until my eyes have completely healed, and then I'll give one a go. Ciate Wonder Wand. This is just a mini. I have it in the full size too. It's a fantastic mascara. I really love it. I decided I'm not going to do any eyeliner at all because I don't want to. I'm very seriously contemplating making a 3rd coffee for the day. I haven't even had breakfast yet. It's lunchtime. Alright, lashes on. I don't even know what lashes these are, to be perfectly honest. LA Girl Glide Gel Liner Pencil in the shade Paradise Purple on the lower waterline. Somebody definitely needs some brows, and that somebody is me. Benefit brow products. So these are the new additions to their brow range. The 0.5 shades. So I've got Goof Proof in 4.5 and 3.5, and I have Precisely My Brow in 3.5, along with Gimme Brow in 2. So I thought I'd do some color comparisons because I got a bunch of these that aren't the 0.5s. All right, here's Goof Proof. So I've got the 2 and 3, then 3.5 and 4.5. They look, 3.5 and 4.5 look pretty similar. I want to use 3.5, I think, which is this one here. But let's do the Precisely My Brow. All right, here they are. So this is number 1, then we've got 2, and that's 3.5. So you can see it's exactly the same as in the Goof Proof, which you would expect. And finally, I have Gimme Brow Plus. I've got one, which I've had for a while. Let's do a little smear of product, if I can. That's not really showing up very well. Let's do it with the wands. So this one here is number 1, and this one is number 2. So you can see, ever so slightly different. Number 2 looks a little bit warmer and a little bit darker. All right, Goof Proof 3.5. I'm just going to take this through the center of my brow and the tail. Ooh, that's a great color for a bold brow. 3.5 in Precisely My Brow. Goodbye lid. Precisely My Brow number 2. NARS London Calling. This is the Power Matte Lip Pigment. Alright guys, so there's the finished look. Okay, so the eyes are not going to be what everyone would consider wearable, but I don't give a fuck. I wanted to do something dark and dramatic, and this palette made creating this look a fucking dream. Like I said, usually when you start going in with these sort of dark matte blue and teal shades, they never perform quite the way you want them to, but these are absolutely fucking outstanding. Suva Beauty, you have my attention. I am listening. I am ready to see what you bring out next. This is spot on. This is fantastic. If these colors speak to you guys, go and buy it. Go get this palette. It is fucking sick. Everything else is, you know, it's fine. The blush, I love wherever it is. I don't know where I put it. The blush, the Wet n Wild blush, absolutely stunning. I'm digging this darker brow color, the 3.5 line, really nice. And what else did I use that was new? Oh, the foundation. Look guys, I feel like it's already starting to go shiny, and that's just not, it's not a good sign. So I don't know about that. I might talk about it in like the end of month recap video or something like that, but yeah, I'm not, I also feel like it's, yeah, it's creasing on my chin. Like I just not really feeling the foundation, but I'll give it a go and I'll see how it wears and all that jazz. Anyway guys, I'm gonna go because there's a lot of noise in my house and I've got shit to do. So hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.